Alright, we should be good to go in just a moment here. Let's manage that set to go. And alright, we are live. Welcome to part 45 of the Honor Run, following the successful defeat of Ansur the Dragon and the end of Mystic Carrion, which was how we ended things last time. We are honestly running out of things to do. It is almost done. There are only so many things left to accomplish in the third act before we go take down Orin the Red. And as I haven't done fuck all for teasing a fight with Orin, that is not going to be tonight. Instead, going to try to wrap up as many side things as we can. So, with all that said and done, unfortunately, it's coming. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. How's your day been? It's been a lot going on today, I feel. I honestly wasn't overly attentive to my phone. Hey!
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
How's it going? Happy Friday. But yeah, I feel like there was a lot going on today that I wasn't overly attentive to. Nothing quite like that. Nothing quite like good, or nothing quite as good as retail therapy. I did, and I'll post the pictures to the Discord. Oh, what the hell.
Nice.
The first half of the green screen tiles came in, and they are set up. Oh, it's so close. Oh, shit. Of all the things to have stop working notifications on your phone's kind of a big one. Cat stole your rug. You know, like, dude. How did the cat steal your rug? Oh, well, you work on that. The True and Impossible Adventures of Tenebrooks Morrow, Volume 1. An excerpt from the True and Impossible Adventures of Tenebrooks Morrow, a pulp serial following the real-life exploits of an interplanar ship's captain. The real Captain Morrow is known never to have left her native Waterdeep and emerges from her rooms at the Yawning Portal only to exchange scrawled manuscripts for fresh meals and ink. His red dragon, thus dispatched the night, had no choice but to leap for my ship, crashing to the new bride's deck even as his mount was swallowed by the eerie gloom of the astral plane's shifting tides. Faithful Norls was upon him instantaneously, clawing and biting, alas, in vain. Hey, welcome back. Hooray for 2 months. All the love. And so many more to come. Astral projection thwarts even the fury of a Tabaxi cabin boy, and the treacherous Githyanki only laughed as Norl's formless blows passed harmlessly through him. The knight's silver sword came about in an arc that missed Norl's entirely, but neatly clipped the spiritual cord anchoring the Tabaxi's stalwart soul to the plane. I mourned as my faithful feline companion faded from existence, but did not hesitate. The Githyanki only smirked lazily at my charge, anticipating the futile efforts of another bound by the laws of this plane. That is not, and has never been, Captain Tenebrooks Morrow. Unlike poor Norls, I had entered this plane in my full-fleshed form, a fact I demonstrated by thumping the warrior solidly between the legs. He tumbled over the new bride's rail and down into the mists, even as a fresh horde of dragons rose from the distant dead citadel of Tanara. Okay, cat stole my rug. Pictures in the chat. She claimed it. Kitty, so cute. She claimed it within 5 minutes of laying it out. It's her rug now. I think, to be fair, all of our possessions are actually our animals. We're just borrowing them in the meantime. Alright. So, last time I didn't manage to save all of the denizens upstairs, and Mystic Carrion's spirit didn't actually seem... Hello, welcome back, Melting Neon. Haven't even left the room yet from where we picked up last time, so your timing is perfect. Last time, the denizens upstairs didn't make it. And Mystic Carrion's spirit is still a thing. I haven't done really the end of this yet. What do I do? How do I get Carrion to not come back, and how do I save all of the undead people upstairs? In the meantime, the schools of magic necromancy. No school of magic has been more maligned than that of necromancy. Often believed to be the school of sadists, the school of necromancy rather explores the balance between the animating force of life and the destruction of death. As with any magic, necromancy seeks to manipulate natural forces to the desire of its wielder in this respect. It is no different from evocation or transmutation. Key terms: reversal, corruption, and destruction. Key concepts: sapping, chilling, inflicting, and enfeebling. You have to break all the jars of his organs while in battle with him. While in battle? Does it have to be in battle? Oh shit. Oh, that's a new one. Stand back and shoot a... Got it. Well, I'm going to do that in just a second. In the meantime, yeah, I'll literally put them on top of Mystic Carrion's body. This one is definitely one that we haven't read yet. The Lords of Madness, Volume 4, Yinagu. That can't be right. You don't have to do it in battle, you should do it before the battle. That's what makes him killable. I am drinking Red's Apple Ale. It's been... I've had a taste for it lately. There. About the closest that I have come to doing product placement. It's a weird thought. Anyway.
So what exactly did you see?
I mean, to be fair, drinking a bottle of hot sauce sounds like something that... No, so not something that I'd probably do, but... I mean, if you were to do something on Twitch to, you know, try to make yourself go viral, drinking a bottle of hot sauce, I could see that. Oh, what the hell? So he's Mystic Carrion. Obviously, he's down. Alright, I'm gonna do this first. Decent world. Drink a bottle of hot sauce on stream. Hair cider. That does sound good. I will be the first one to admit that it helps a little bit with being on camera. You can't help but be a little bit nervous. I'm getting much more comfortable with it than I have been, but it definitely helps to sip on something. Now, there is a clear difference with sipping on something and getting toasted on stream, which, having done that a couple times at this point, I want to try to steer away from that. Oh, fuck. Alright, there's 2 of the jars. Shit.
Alright. What now?
Oh. cool. I'm a big fan of jalapenos. Now, granted, I wouldn't eat them right out of the jar. That's a special thing. Nevertheless, I do enjoy my jalapenos. Fuck. Mystic Carrion's, his jars. I had them all. I know I did. Or is that something that could have potentially been lost when, oh, there was the stream where everything crashed, which was also the stream that we did Mystic Carrion in. Starion also seems to be right, because we found Dribbles' head, not that long ago. Last night. Firecracker jalapenos. I'm deeply intrigued. I hope so. That's my guess. Yep, they're gonna have to be. Mystic Carrion doesn't keep any of the jars in the house. Oh shit. Well, we have the one from Thrumbo. May return to Ravengard. Oh, because we did the, did Ansur.
The Absolute's voice is gone, but I still hear its echoes. Reflections of reflections.
Floric is gone, Ravengard. Thought you should know.
She's gone. Hells. My own family was never so true.
Eyes, lungs, pancreas.
She deserved a better
So
fate
many
than
snacks,
death.
so little time.
Dearest Floric, may your journey to the few plane be a peaceful one.
Tell him about your battle with Ansur.
A terrible fate for Ansur, my son. Yet my hopes for the city's future have never been higher.
I failed, Father. The worm is full.
You
A
weren't
terrible
there.
fate
You
for
failed
Ansur, my
nobody.
son. Yet my hopes for the city's future have never been higher.
I don't understand.
You and your allies slayed the undead terror that was once the Great Ansur. You are stronger than even the Great Worm. You will be the one to part the storms and lead the people through. You, not Ansur, are the savior we need.
You know it.
First, you will fell the Absolute. Then we will rebuild Baldur's Gate. We will take back our city together. I will name you Baldur's Gate's newest Grand Duke of the Council. You will be hailed Heart of the Gate.
Grand Duke. I look the part of a fiend.
I will tell the citizens and the patriarchs of your good works. They will know you carry your father's banner.
Uncertainty fills the air. Will has reached a fork in his path. In which direction will he travel?
I trust you, Will. Follow your heart wherever it leads. I trust you to make the right decision.
Will?
I fought to right the wrongs of the coast, to slay the men and monsters that hunt the helpless. It is in the wilds that I find my courage, not in the halls of upper city estates.
There will be no Grand Duke Will Ravengard, and there will be no Blade of Frontiers.
I am now the Blade of Avernus. For as long as demons and devils imperil the Sword Coast, they will be my prey.
Then go with my blessing. Be Faerun's great defender. Courage, insight, strategy, justice. Let these be the lights that guide you, my son. Hail, the Blade of Avernus!
The Blade of Avernus!
A calm settles over you. The Elder Brain is a menace, but with the Blade of Avernus at your side, you know you can triumph.
As long as he continues to cast Longstrider and Bardic Inspiration on everybody after every long rest, I'm sure we will. Alright, brain and liver in the Undercity lair. Isn't it the brain and liver that I have? Mystic Carrion's liver. Mystic Carrion's brain. So... But I went to Thrumbo. I know that I did. Because I definitely fucked up by going to try to buy things from Mystic Carrion. And forced that conversation into gear.
Someone who can probably read?
You would be correct.
Can I interest you in a copy of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette? Please buy one.
I'll take one.
Thank you.
I would take
My
all of
first
them if I
sale.
could give you
I
all my
can't
money.
wait to tell Mole.
Wait, Maul? They're running the bald... Wait, what? Steel Watch Foundry decimated by dastardly sabotage. Hollyphant Packing Firm Trunks Incorporated shuts shop. Cold Brains interview with serial killer expert Ned Kuzej. Vampire panic quelled as Sturge colony exterminated. And investigation on Father Lorgan reopened in light of new evidence. Rilgor has no motive, says investigator. Sylvanas Sanctuary keepers implore residents to stop adopting owlbear cubs because they are cute. Seriously, those beaks are built for rending and that's just what they'll do. I love it.
Please! We don't have time to
Never.
waste. Carrion's heart must be destroyed.
I did what? Oh God. Is that because I intimidated him into doing...
So what exactly
Oh
did you
no.
I don't really know, but I was up to no good. Flower and bloom as I knew.
Hmm. No. Shit. Acquisitions record. Acquisitions record. What follows is a musty list of items, use, client, and location. Items to be acquired: Doll the Necromancer, Bone of the Abyssal Depth, Torture Revocation. Oh no. Well, I think I may declare this one FUBAR for the moment. Alright, I was gonna read this one. The Lords of Madness, Volume 4, Yeenagu. Of all the demon lords, few have made their mark on the world as firmly as Yeenagu. There's no way I'm saying that right. Though his ravenous hunger is claimed to be a mindless compulsion, there is nothing mindless about the thorough insinuation of his presence in the world via his chosen, gnolls. But how are gnolls created? First, a chosen of Yeenagu must do as their master wills, kill. A hyena that then feasts on the corpse of the chosen's victim, and a gnoll is born of the glutted belly of the hyena. Gnolls thus born are hunger manifest. They ravage any living being, tearing body and bone asunder, leaving behind only bones. They care not for wealth or material gain, only to satiate their hunger. That satiation is itself an offering to Yeenagu, funneled directly to him. Some might envy the gnolls for such a tangible connection to their creator god, but that envy would melt to utter terror as soon as the beast's rotting breath and wicked cackles make their way through the dark of night. If you should find yourself the object of gnollish pursuit, burn your corpses, cover your scent, and pray to whoever might aid you, for there is no bribing, begging, or reasoning with hunger incarnate. Got to torture him instead of stealing it, and that means you gave the heart back. Who has things? Yeah, about that. I screwed this one up pretty good, didn't I?
I'd love to, thanks.
Well.
Such an undignified position
Yep.
to find oneself in.
What to do?
Damn. That's extra shitty. Well, will give me something to work on the next playthrough. Alright, everybody stand up. I have to do this manually because the fucking thing doesn't work. Okay.
Still alive,
Well,
so that's progress.
I'm just gonna leave the other zombies upstairs. I'm honestly going to feel like an even bigger piece of shit if I go up there and take them down. Alright, well, that's Philgrave's mansion. That's Felagir's fireworks. Old Garlow's place. That is the warehouse with the gnolls. Beehive General Goods. Stopped in there. Blushing Mermaid is the hag. That's done. The lodge is Saving Emilium. Grey Harbor Docks, the Steel Watch Foundry. It's done. House of Grief. Pacemaker's Boutique. Fuck that guy. The artist. Let's go find out. Yes. I have met Neighbor. That was extra special. I had never met him before. That was fantastic. Oh god, I absolutely lost it when he started to bark. Okay. Last time that my wife stopped here, she said that she had gotten pulled into initiative just passively. Who is that? Co-Carnage.
A good day to you, sir. I apologize, but Lady Janeth is not currently welcoming visitors. If you are here with regards to her recent marriage, you may leave any gifts or warm wishes with me, and I will ensure she receives them.
Curse your luck!
Forgive me. As you can hear, Lady Janeth is indisposed at present. Please come back another time.
Your discretion is admirable. Now tell me what's going on here.
Well, of course, that wouldn't be my place to say. Lady Janeth wishes for some time alone with her new spouse, and has sent her staff on holiday accordingly.
Does she often send her staff, or her entire staff, away at such short notice? Before I actually say that, though. Dismissal of staff is a note that I can... And you bet I'm gonna read that now.
Ordinarily, no. Though such generosity would not be out of character. But in this instance, I fear she has other motivations. Motivations I will not talk about.
Funny way to spend your holiday. Stood right outside your workplace.
In ordinary circumstances, I'd appreciate her generosity more fully. But, well, I prefer to be here for when she changes her mind.
Can I come in?
Were you to try and enter, there'd be nothing I could do to stop you. After all, I am on holiday. Do as you wish.
Dismissal of staff. At Lady Janeth's request, all domestic staff are to leave the premises and consider themselves on temporary leave. Spider. Until recalled. No imputation of malfeasance should be inferred from this. In light of recent events, Our Lady simply wants a little time to herself. During this leave, staff will be paid half wages and are free to seek other temporary employment. Chamberlain Mercer. Alright. If you go in, you'll want one person with sea invisibility or fairy fire. By the way, those skulls inside can be zapped with remove curse. They can also be blasted by a warlock. Alright.
What's the story?
You know what? You're gonna take point. Awesome woman with radiant damage fists. Actually, you know what? Gale can see all things invisible. Heal up.
Better than nothing. All's well that ends. Not as bad as I could have.
I'm gonna have to break out the sorcerer. That's not unsettling at all. That chair's float. Oh my god, it's all floating. Was it like that when I walked in? Huh. Well. Everybody in initiative? What the hell just happened? Is the Myrmidon just getting shit chucked at it? Hey, I don't appreciate that. Fucking ghost. Okay.
Nothing will stand in my way.
So this is undoubtedly a thing. Poltergeist lost condition.
I got this.
This is about to be a pain in the ass, isn't it?
I missed this.
How do you miss?
What now?
Can I scare a ghost? Or a poltergeist, excuse me. Oh, no line of dialogue.
Well, so much for peace.
Come, angel man.
No choice but to keep going.
Sussurflower's anti-magic field? What the fuck are you talking about? I don't have any... How do I have Sussurflowers on me right now? That's not... Fuck, I know for a fact that they're back in the box. Yeah, that shouldn't be possible. Yeah, that was predictable.
I'm ready. Time to move.
As long as you don't take them out of the box, you keep, like, they still work, but taking them out of the stash, they very much do not anymore. Ectoplasm? Nope.
No time to rest. Go for the throat.
There are two of you. Ooh. Gotta be able to fight some ghosts.
Still breathing, despite everything.
You know, as much as I enjoy playing a bard, I'm really looking forward to having a little bit more of ability in combat next run. Will this work? Damn it. In the box? Yours turned into petals? No shit. Cause yeah, mine still applies the anti-magic field whenever I go around the box in the Elf Song Tavern. The next run, so, are you a Buffy fan by any chance? Buffy the Vampire Slayer? So, I have two ideas. One, either way it's going to be played through as the Dark Urge. A playthrough one will either be, Buffy as a resist the Dark Urge, or as in Faith giving in to the Dark Urge and becoming the Slayer. Spike is totally a gateway to Astarion. Oh my god. I told you I've met James Marsters, right? That was the only con that I've been to. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. That hurts.
Come on, let's go.
At some point, I will pull out the, oh, what the hell. I have a piece of artwork that Marsters signed. No more haunting aura for you. It's the character model from the House of Healing.
Time for a cuddle. Let's spill some blood.
Love limb of a lecherous lich.
Sure, whatever I said. Oh, that's cool. Actually, David Boreanaz was at that Chicago, or was at that Fan Expo, because it was another Chicago Fan Expo.
Let me show.
In a moment of dropping my brain, I really quickly pulled out my phone as I passed David Boreanaz's table, where he was just sitting by himself. And I snapped a picture, but right as I did, he definitely looked up, and if I find it, well, I mean, you could tell how pissed he was. Just the look that he gave me, if looks could kill. I still feel bad about it. But I did get a picture.
What is it?
Good old Booth and Angel. Hey, you two are possessed. Right.
No, never mind.
Hi, guys.
Oscar, if you're still in there, listen
to my voice? This is not you. Please let me help you.
All I hear is the grunting of a swine. Come closer so I can rip out your filthy tongue.
Stop this. I love you, Oscar. And I know you love me.
It's your gold I love, hogwife. But all the riches in Faerun would not be enough to make a life with you worth living.
Oh, gods aid me. He does not mean the things he says. You! Help subdue him, but be gentle. He's not to blame.
Okay. Watching you wrap an entire empire around your middle finger, yes, please. I mean, to be fair, I'd probably say the same thing. That'd be excellent.
Blood follows me everywhere.
I love this rapier. It is so much fun. It gives me an actual reason to do melee things with my bard.
The dance macabre.
Put him up.
Alright, Karlak. So, non-lethal damage, you say?
Incoming.
I just feel so bad hitting him with any part of Karlak, because it's like, oh, if at any other point you're dead.
Now, not that I'm ungrateful. Wait, your face is familiar to me. Yes, I've seen it before in Oscar's sketches.
Oh,
You're
that's
the one
cool.
Who saved him
That's
from
cool.
the Zentarim.
That's excellent. You have fancy shit? I'm gonna buy the dyes just because. Alright, so I have Mythic saying non-lethal, Cartley saying you don't have to, it's better if he dies. And you must be his patron.
I used to be. Now I'm his wife. We married not a 10-day ago. Things have changed rather a lot since then. Had I known this would happen, Oh, who am I kidding? I'd still have married him.
What would Three Dog do? Three Dog would keep the man alive. To help him keep fighting the good fight. I'd still have married him. What happened?
Not long after the wedding, he lost
That
his
was the
appetite,
question that I
fell
had
into
for you.
dark
Oh,
mood.
that's fucking
He started to
awesome.
avoid my company entirely.
Oh,
Artistic
wow,
temperament,
that's
I thought.
cool.
But it
That's so
worsened.
cool.
He became violent. Called me some rather imaginative names. I hesitate to say it. Something unnatural has taken hold of him. Oscar has been possessed.
I have seen I've seen a lot of things on stage. Wicked's different. I have seen Wicked performed live. At least 8 times. I want to say 9. I want to say 9 or 10 times. Between 8 and 10 is how many times I've seen Wicked. I can't get enough of it. It's, in terms of Broadway shows, like things that will totally take you, like, it will just completely take your breath away in a way that you really can't appreciate until you've seen it. Wicked is just fucking spectacular. Wonderful show. Melting Neon, if you ever get the opportunity, you got to. I want to see Hamilton. I had Hamilton on earlier today. $10 founding father without a father. I hesitate to say it, something unnatural has taken hold of him. Oscar has been possessed. Yeah, duh.
The last time I left this room, the walls started bleeding, and a portrait of my mother tried to bite me. Flying furniture and screaming portraits I could deal with, but to see my husband reduced to such a state... I can't come within arm's reach without him trying to strangle me. And he calls me such vile things. It hates everyone, but it loathes me. It's not him. I know he would never hurt me. And I promised I would let no harm come to him. As you can see, I've already failed. It's obvious he needs more help than I can give. Please, you saved him once. You must find a way to cure him.
Melting Neon, when you get... Oh, God, yeah. Oh, that sucks. COVID shut fucking everything down. Into the Woods, excellent. Into the Woods was the last show that I ran. I was the technical director for Into the Woods. That's looking way, way, way back. Saved him once, you must find a way to cure him. Where should I start?
Oscar's behavior began to change shortly after the wedding. He became withdrawn, working obsessively up in his atelier. I tried to take him some food, but I couldn't cross the threshold. It was as though the house itself didn't want me up there. Whatever this thing is, it doesn't want anyone going up there. I swear it's in the walls, watching.
I could sing most of Sweeney Todd from memory. I won't.
Best keep your hands to yourself.
Alright, fair. Sweeney Todd is wonderful. It's one of the... and I don't really think it had anything to do with the fact that there was blood. My mom and I went to go see it in theaters, the version with Johnny Depp, of course. And we had to leave. I've never before or since been sick in a movie theater. We had to leave from Sweeney Todd. But then the other part of it is that I saw it with my stepmother as well. We made it through just fine. I still don't get it. Provokes attack of opportunity, huh? Well, time for you to start whooping ass. Like the actual like them sending people down to be cooked or have a little priest. Either way, like, I get it. That's funny though. You know what I love about the... Actually, that was, when my wife and I started to date, we took each other on 2 big dates. I took her to go see Wicked in Appleton, in Wisconsin, and she took me to go see Phantom of the Opera in Chicago. What I love about the film version of Phantom of the Opera is that the Phantom is played by Leonidas from 300.
Another fight. Let's go.
That's Leonidas singing. And he's got a hell of a fucking voice. Sending them down. Fair. Yeah, yeah. Cannot blame her. What? Alright, these skulls were a thing. Gerard Butler. There you go. Yeah. Should I try to turn a poltergeist into a sheep? Do you think that would work? I mean, pretty much being into Gerard Butler, no matter. It's a ghost sheep! What? What? Okay. I can't believe that just happened. Boo, bah, Poltergeist? Still says poltergeist. That's funny. Well, that'll make for a good post. I honestly need to start writing down the topics to go through. Oh, does it say ba or boo? I guess we'll find out. Hasn't had the opportunity to say anything yet. Excuse me. So, Melting Neon, I have a question for you because we're coming up to it. The end of the game is nigh. Like, it's almost sad to think this honor stream will come to its conclusion within the next week and a half. Are you going to sit in on the end of the game? You are obviously absolutely welcome. That'd be a hell of a spoiler. Granted, all of this has been treading all on spoiler territory, but that would be... It's up to you, obviously. And it would be a pleasure and a treat to have you sit in. I just think about it. The seeing the end of the game would be a thing. And there are parts of the end of the game that do not change, that stay consistent. But then there are obviously the parts that, based on the decisions that you make, change dramatically. Yeah, the sheep are pretty squishy. The way I see it, there's no escaping spoilers within this game, especially within the community, but I also know that I came into this knowing things would be fair, and I can respect that. And like I said, it will be a treat to have you. And yeah, I totally respect that. That's a good way to look at it. Crespo and I had a whole conversation about spoilers, and oh, he's gotten a few people that have been like, well, you know, why have you said blah 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 blah? It's like, how can you not expect to come into this stuff and to not get spoilers? Yep, absolutely. Uh-oh. Hey, listen, I just want to finish moving my Myrmidon, goddammit. Pay no attention to that ghost behind the curtain. I am looking forward to the final, or to running the final stream. It's going to be a long one. Chances are it's not going to be a scheduled time. I'm going to do my damnedest to make it a time that as many people can show up to it that want to. And to have, I don't know, like a good solid week of teasing the end of the game, but it will probably be like a solid 4 to 5 hours. Because I'll do it from the boat all the way to the end. It'll be a long one, but it will be a good one.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
This is dumb.
Death won't take me yet.
My wife had me do this combat encounter after she had started it because it irritated the hell out of her. And I can't say that I blame her. Chances are she's upstairs playing Destiny right now.
Shall we cut and run?
I really don't want to kill the sheep. Oh, that's a normal candelabrum. Ah, candelabra. An honest difference. Speaking of Hollywood stars with amazing singing voices, Ewan McGregor. I had my son dancing to the can-can scene in Moulin Rouge about 2 weeks ago. That was absolutely fantastic. Some really funny and adorable shit.
A better position.
The French are glad to die for love.
This is gonna feel good.
That's another favorite. And luckily, right at that moment, an unconscious Argentinian fell through my roof. He was quickly joined by a dwarf dressed as a nun. And you're sold on the rest of the movie, right then and there. How do you do?
Easy.
How is the stage version? A friend of mine got to go see it in Madison not that long ago. Where's the trident? And everybody got hit for thunder damage. Whoops. It's a good soundtrack to sing along to.
No gloom, all doom.
Think, what was our first DVD? Stargate. Stargate and something else. My dad was a sci-fi nerd, hence where I get a lot of that from. Oh, this month will be my first time. Duh, sorry.
Mistra Rill.
Hey! Welcome, welcome. We're running around trying to quell ghosts and, currently talking about musicals. Just now discussing Moulin Rouge.
Battle of wits.
Alright, now, Gale, you haven't gone, period, at all, for some strange reason. Not that it did you much good anyway. Ah ha 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 ha. Oh, and we discovered that I fucked up with Mystic Carrion. The zombies are just SOL. It is what it is. But alas, it's a thing. The scene where you get to hear, or you get to see the moon sing alongside him for the first time. Next time, we'll get to see them save next time. At least if I decide to do resist the urge, we'll find out. Oh, and actually, because you missed this, we'll try to do it again. You can turn a ghost into a sheep. Yes. Yes. Why? Because we can. For no other reason whatsoever. You know what? I'll let the sheep swing. That. Ooh. Sorry, I'm still endlessly giggling at myself in my head over boo.
Time to kill.
Fucking stupid. Anyway. And he made a wonderful Lumiere. And the one really, really solid Disney
There's blood in the air.
Oh, live action adaptation.
Quickly.
You can tell that they wanted their live action adaptations to go so well after the success that Beauty and the Beast saw. Another amazing live show, by the way. Beauty and the Beast was excellent. It really was. Yeah. The Disney Beauty and the Beast live action movie was great. And then the rest of them had been pretty bad. Well, that didn't work. Shoot that one. Right there. Robots. Didn't that have Robin Williams in it?
All right, Karlak, it's go time.
Or am I thinking of something completely different?
Soldier.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Hey, I am thinking of the right movie. How about that? He's one that I can still tell you exactly where I was, what I was doing when I found out that he died.
Victory is assured.
We're gonna make the ghost sheep frightened. Immune to frightened.
Gone with the weave.
Yeah, go figure. Yeah, it was a hard one. Hell, it still is. You know, I may have to go through as Faith, just so that I have a reason to be as reckless as possible. Wait. Mel Brooks did robots? What? No. I haven't seen Dr. Sleep yet. I'm assuming that you liked the, or you enjoyed the new It films. What? Robin or Mel Brooks? I love Mel Brooks. He's gonna be another one. I think he's 99 right now. You want the best of the Stephen King movies, or the movie versions of his books. Watch The Mist. Excellent movie. But it will... The ending is extraordinarily difficult. Such an excellent movie. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. I think he has said that The Mist is his favorite adaptation, or at least at the time. That was before they did the newer versions of it. And that's not how they ended it in the movie. Is not how they ended it in the short story. They just ended in a hotel, if I remember right, in the short story. I took, oh god, her name was Haley. I took her on a date to go see The Mist. And I literally, the credits rolled and I sat through the whole credits just staring at the screen in horror. Like the lights were on by the time that I could move. I was so yeah, it was the worst date movie ever. The worst. And that kind of killed it right then and there. Yeah, not a good movie to take a date to. It was not a smart idea. Of course, neither of us had any idea what we were in store for. 1922. Haven't seen or read that. Harold and Kumar. Nice. Oh, Signs. God, it's been a long time. That's M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong, isn't it? And, yeah, definitely agree with that.
What a charmer.
I can't do his movies anymore. I can't take them seriously. Like, they're just so bad. M. Night Shyamalan's movies at this point, I really want them to be good, but I went to go see too many of them in theaters to just have them be repeatedly horrible. It depends on how you quantify age. Oh god. I will be 34. Ooh, Ron Perlman. Oh, Lady Tannis, you can't keep doing that to yourself. Like, maybe he'll get it right again one day, but after he did that Avatar adaptation, which every one of my close friends that has come in the chat, my brother included, he's like the most maligned person in existence to them because of how bad it was. Fuck off, I'm invisible now. Do I have to kill all the ghosts? Yeah, it was that bad. What? The Happening was awful. Mark Wahlberg stood there and spoke to a plastic plant and had a whole bit of had a whole thing with it. The Happening was so bad. It wasn't as bad as The Village, but I don't know. The Happening is where I started to come off the wagon. Just have to get to the room. Okay, so that's all I have to do. All right, well, fuck all this then.
Fuck yes.
Now there's a fair point. What's the new one? The Watchers? I saw previews for it when we went to go see Dune. Favorite movie so far. This year, by the way. And will remain my favorite movie this year. I'm one of the biggest Dune fans that you'll ever meet. Watchers is his daughter. Interesting. Renfield. Nicolas Cage. He had his teeth filed to points for that film. Like, Nicolas Cage is Nicolas Cage. Gotta love him.
Never a dull moment.
It's like the scene in Community where Abed, or the drama teacher, has them study Nicolas Cage, and Abed goes and watches every single one of the Nicolas Cage films and does his whole bit. I'm a sexy yeah. I have that whole scene playing in my head now. Oh, that was such a good scene.
What fools these mortals be.
Alright, I'm just ending everybody's turns.
Hop, hop.
Can't say that I am. The next movie that we're gonna do, well, I want to take Lucas to go see, whatever the hell just became Pixar's highest grossing film ever. Something to Pixar movie. But, Deadpool and Wolverine is July 26th, I think. Inside Out 2. Yeah, there you go.
Something's off.
I cry if the wind blows the wrong way.
Something's
Which
missing.
means, yes, I will probably bawl my fucking eyes out.
On my word.
Oh. An alien. That fucking popcorn bucket, though. Oh my god. Whatever we gotta do to get that popcorn bucket. I missed the sandworm. I didn't get the sandworm bucket. I'm still super disappointed about that. Okay, what do I do up here? Alright, let's take a second, rein it in. Painting of Lady Janeth. This thing got highlighted. Do I have to combine or put one of the paintings in this? Dinosaur heads on sticks with triggers that make the mouths open. They should... Yeah. What Lucas uses as a grabber. We actually had to go back to the zoo to get him another one because he broke the first one and was absolutely devastated.
Do not touch him!
Aha! Nice try, painter. But Karlak's onto you.
Found Jewel's head and other pieces. We found Oscar on the list of Mystic Carrion's clients who revealed that a torch of revocation can be used to destroy the cursed portrait. We need to find one. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
Come on, can't stay idle.
There's a whole Mandark thing right there, I guess. Anyway. Beauty, get out of my laboratory! would you be so kind to find out if they have any leftovers of the sandworm bucket? I will Cash App you today. I swear to God. What was the Dungeons and Dragons bucket? That movie was excellent. It was such a good movie.
This?
Let's have some carnage.
Damn it. Well, now I'm...
Time to push
I
my
didn't
luck
know that it
again.
was a thing until now, so I'm going to say that I'm not super bummed, but I can't deny that I'm pretty bummed that I missed out on a D&D popcorn bucket. Fuck. I made a point to... I took, one of my best friends and my wife to go see that one in theaters last year. Sad day.
Survival is all that matters.
One day, he and I shall find the popcorn bucket. Okay. I equipped the porch, or I equipped the torch.
Now this is my happy place.
Shall we cut and run?
I want to be done with this part so badly. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes the
It
only way
was...
out is through.
It was everything that I wanted it to be. Tim Blake Nelson, seen as Count Casimir Fenring, didn't make it into the film, unfortunately. I mean, being the fan of the books that I am, I mean, ultimately you can never be 100% pleased, but
That might be worth a look.
for
Blood comes easy these days.
taking a series that was considered to be largely unadaptable for how complex, I mean, they did it. They did it. Part 2 was relentlessly good. From the moment it starts right up till the moment that it ends, and there will be a third. They are doing Messiah. Alright, my guess is that I'm going to swing the fancy torch that I got from Carrion at this painting? Question mark? I'm gonna try it either way. You successfully destroyed the cursed portrait, forcing the spirit out. She went looking for Oscar. Oh, shit.
Gods, it's
Karlek?
hot in here.
Dear?
Ready for another round?
Don't touch me.
Oscar! Where is he? Where is he?
Go back, look at the portrait, open the chest. Yes. Is it locked? Of course it's locked.
I've got a long road ahead. Anything of use?
I want to try to preserve the movement that I... Oh, okay. Yeah, and of course I need the... Damn it. Letter to Oscar Furvis. Oh, you're good. This parchment is old, flaky, and smells faintly of tomb musk. Dearest, this is Furvis. Or Mr. Furvis. I so appreciated the desperation of your correspondence. Heartbreak can impose such a terrible burden. In my humble role as an interlocutor, if I said that right, with the spirit realm, I believe I might be able to offer you some reprieve. Bring this letter to my mansion near the seafront, and together we will see if the dead have peace to offer you. Yours in spirit, Mystic Carrion. P.S. The door is regrettably stubborn, so you must speak its preferred words, secreta mortuorum. P.P.S. Postscript. I may even consider a discounted rate if you're willing to recommend my services to Lady Janeth's well-coined kinfolk.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Alright, now you get down there as fast as you can. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah.
I mean... I was gonna play Manor Lords at some point today. Didn't make it that far, though. What? Checks the calendar, July 12th. The fuck?
Who are you? Get out! Get out!
Fair.
Please, Carrie, my darling, listen to me.
You brought me here. You did this. Do not interfere. He's coming home with me.
Calm yourself, Shade. We can resolve this peacefully.
Another one who wants to control me. He called me here. Trapped me. Pathetic little childish boy.
I only wished to explain myself to make you see how...
No! Enough of your whining. Enough! Selfish, arrogant bastard of an artist. I wanted to be left in peace.
Please tell us what happened to you.
And how does that help me? Or is it just to help him? Why does everything always have to revolve around Oscar Beverus?
Oh, my sweet Carrie.
Nice.
What did I do to you?
Yeah, I would have pre-ordered that
Save
too.
your tears for the ethereal plane.
Ask yourself, will killing this man make you happy? Give you purpose? Or are you better than this?
What are you saying? You're trying to confuse me. It's so hard to think. I don't remember.
Carrie, my sweet meat. I just need to know that what you did, that it wasn't my fault.
Why am I here? I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be.
The spirit's aura flickers, changes. She is confused, lost, dragged here unwillingly by a man who refused to let her leave.
Oscar doesn't matter. You do. Say what you need to say to him, no matter how difficult it is.
Fine. If Oscar
It does look
wants
good
the
on her,
truth,
doesn't it?
he can have it. We were a fling, nothing more. My decision had nothing to do with him. I did this because I was so fucking sad. All the time. Oscar finds it easier to imagine a world where women kill themselves over him than one where they have their own bloody problems.
I'm sorry, Kerry. I had no idea. But I was truly not to blame.
No, you weren't. So you and your poxy paintings stay away from me! We're done, Oscar. Over. Now let me rest in bloody peace.
Gods, what a mess I've made of it all.
Yeah.
My sweet Ferelia. I've been a rotten fool, haven't I? And yet you never left.
It will take more than a ghost to scare me away. Though I wish you'd come to me sooner.
That's it? You're just gonna forgive him?
I'm no fool. I know Oscar loved another when we met. But when we made our vows, I meant...
Throughout my ordeal, I saw how tenderly you cared for me. Even at my worst, you never left my side. Truly, you were the one who saved me. I'm so sorry, my darling.
Janeth deserves more than an apology for what you just put her through.
A debt I'll spend a lifetime repaying. As for you, my noble friend, our account can be settled far more quickly. Come upstairs to my atelier. I promise you'll leave with something priceless. Immortality.
He sits right next to Eridan in my level of loathing for him as a side character.
Let's move.
I'd never even heard the word before, I'll be honest.
Here he is, the hero of the hour.
Shut the fuck
Brushes
up.
are oiled, the canvas prepped, and you... Well, you're comfortable. That's the main thing. So, shall we begin?
Yeah,
Wonderful.
let's do it.
Stand yourself just there. And voila!
There's
All it
villains
needs
and then
now
there's pieces of
is
shit.
a name. Something to capture the
A good
spirit in
villain,
which it
you
was
can
created.
almost sympathize with a goal. They just go about their goals the wrong way. And then there are literal just pieces of shit. Like, you're not worth the air that you breathe. Get the fuck out of my presence and please go and just go and die. This guy is the latter. Skald Supreme, Orator Extraordinaire, Master of Modesty. Only because it's my unique conversation option.
A tad alliterative for my tastes, but who am I to judge? Please,
Yep.
take it in for a moment. It's not every day one's face is preserved for posterity.
Seeing one's face committed to canvas is its own kind of magic.
Interesting.
Here she is, the hero of the
Everyone
hour.
can have their portrait
Brushes
painted
are
and you
oiled,
can sell
the
them.
canvas prepped, and you...
Okay.
Well, you're comfortable. That's the main thing. So, shall we begin?
I wouldn't mind the ability to hang them in the Elfsog Tavern. Yeah, let's do it.
Wonderful. Stand yourself just there. And voila! All it needs now is a name. Something to capture the spirit in which
really?
it was created.
With the statue. The Ghost Whisperer.
Perhaps not the thing you'll be remembered for, but a fine quality, nonetheless. Adds a certain mystique, I think. Please, take it in for a moment. It's not every day one's face is preserved for posterity.
Appropriate.
Well, hello.
Astarion's going to have a portrait painted of himself.
Here he is, the hero of the hour. Brushes are oiled, the canvas prepped, and you... Well, you're comfortable. That's the main thing. So, shall we begin?
Yes, let's do it.
Wonderful. Stand yourself just there. And voila! All it needs now is a name. Something to capture the spirit in which it was created.
That's good. The mighty defender of the arts.
Certainly the defender of artists. A perfect title. Please, take it in for a moment. It's not every day one's face is preserved for posterity.
This guy is so groan-worthy.
Here he is, the hero of the hour. Brushes are oiled, the canvas prepped, and you... Well, you're comfortable. That's the main thing. So, shall we begin?
Yeah, let's do it.
Wonderful. Stand yourself just there. And voila! All it needs now is a name. Something to capture the spirit in which it was created.
Let's not overcomplicate things. Portrait of an adventurer. That's fine.
A very traditional choice. Perfect for such a dignified hero as yourself. Please, take it in for a moment. It's not every day one's face is preserved for posterity.
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, that'd be great. Ah, I just saw your Steam thing. Down for that as soon as I am done. I'll get to streaming Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom eventually. I don't know if I actually have any Nintendo friends. I think my nephew. Pretty sure that's it. party when I was saving Arabella, and he made a comment about saving her as if I wasn't. Yeah, sometimes the timing can be, like, even if the dialogue isn't meant to happen at certain times, like, sometimes the timing of certain characters saying certain things is just, it hammers it all home to be the worst. Right now, Withers in my game telling Lae'zel that she was determined, or like she was destined to be alone and everything, right after I had just finished turning her away because I had started to date Karlach.
Twice the kills you did at that age. He knows the 7 major arteries, the blind spots, everything. That mind flare is done for.
What are you talking about? I don't even know what building I'm in. I definitely just wandered in here.
Forgive me, I was speaking to myself. A habit solitude has encouraged. Galbraith Stredivas, Mind Flayer Hunter. My son is tracking one of the beasts as we speak.
Does your son need any help?
No. The more minds for an illithid to feast on, the greater the risk. As I know too well. I tried to save another, and wound up retired. Permanently. My son has taken up the mantle. He fights tooth and nail every single day. I only pray it's enough. That I've done enough.
I used to be an adventurer like you, then I took an arrow to the knee. I have a thing for that at the moment. You've done your part. Let us take it from here. We know how to deal with them.
It is rare to meet someone who doesn't fear mind flayers. You remind me of an old friend. A hero of his time. Here. He gifted me this. Call it thanks for setting me at ease. They won't win, you know. The mind flayers.
No.
Not with my son fighting the good fight. And you.
The good fight, folks. You're listening to Galaxy News Radio, bringing you the truth, no matter how bad it hurts. And now, some music. Oh, cool. Yeah, that was completely new to me. Attached to this shield is a faded note. G. I found the best defense against an arrow is to be the one behind the bow, but the shield also does the trick in a pinch. Yours, AA. So I forget where I first read this. I used to be an adventurer like you, then I took an arrow to the knee. Isn't the literal taking an arrow, like being shot in the knee. They got married. Took an arrow to the knee is to get down on one knee and propose. So I used to be an adventurer like you, then I got hitched. Whether it's true or legit or not is like, I have no fucking clue, but it's a nice thought. That's touching. There's also a katana in the basement. Alright, on my way back. get it.
What now?
In every way, shape, and form. In every way, shape, and form. They absolutely did. Wow. I knew Astarion wasn't hitting properly.
A crooked touch.
Still had his lockpicking kit on. Fucking hell. Sorry. Oh, I can't wait until we can move the stream to a bit of an earlier time. It's coming, and it's coming soon.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Traps.
Yes, it will. It really, really will. And will be a boon and a nice respite to all of our sleeping schedules.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
I'd be lying to you if I said that the stream hasn't affected my sleeping schedule. It's been worth it, but it absolutely hasn't. Mostly because I have a difficult time. Like, if it's been a good stream, I'm pretty excited when I'm done, and it's difficult to go to sleep, so I'll... Yeah, I'm usually up for a little bit. It's doctor sleep, apparently, if we're talking about Ewan McGregor. Ha 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 ha. No, stop! Oh, and I will turn on, when I sit down to play Manor Lords next, I'll throw the stream on for that. It was cool, or it is cool. I'm really enjoying it so far. Oh, whoops. Disarm. Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, fucking hell. I mean, I can... There are all the fucking... the tags and shit for people that tune in for that one. You never know. It would be a fun... Oh, god damn it. I mean, you know I'd wear it for y'all too. I absolutely would.
Not a sound.
Yeah, I'm standing in Cloud Kill. I knew that there was something wrong. Can you all get out of the death cloud, please? Oh god, how does it go? Breaker of Chains, Lord of Dragons, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms, Protector of the Realm, yada yada yada. Burger King crown. Lord of the Seven Kingdoms and Protector of the Realm. I need to actually sit down to watch back through Game of Thrones before sitting down with House of the Dragon. He's not being affected by it.
Oh, for a skeleton key.
Well, light crossbow. That's fantastic. That does sound great. That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. It's supposed to be really, really well done. Confidant of a duke. Perhaps because he rose from humble beginnings before becoming a Duke of Baldur's Gate, Abdul Adrian made a habit of donning a hooded cloak and roaming his city's streets incognito, observing the citizenry and taking the pulse of the town, as he used to put it. It was on one of these urban excursions that I first met him, at an outside table on the Elf Song's terrace when we both summoned the same server and ended up buying each other's ales. We struck up a conversation, and upon finding that I was an adventurer, my new friend plied me with questions about my trade as a monster hunter. He soon let slip that he once followed the adventurer's trade, and thereafter we met regularly to share a mug or two and talk tales and tactics. It was some 10 days before I realized my interlocutor was none other than the city's Grand Duke, by which time we were already fast friends, so I wasn't overawed at sharing a table with him. This is followed by a rambling account of Galbraith's history with Duke Adrian, consisting primarily of a list of what stories Galbraith told the Duke about himself. Interesting. Definitely feel that. Yeah. Oh, I'm tired. I will grab these. I will read them next time. As I find more books that I haven't read, or that I haven't read yet. I've read through them. Oh god. I've read through them 3 times, I think. Mythic, out of curiosity, did you read all the way up through, oh god, what was it? A Feast for Crows was the last one? If you read through A Feast for Crows, how do you think it would have ended differently? Well, not, I guess, ended entirely, but how would the White Walkers in the Wall have played out differently? If at all. The reason I ask, I have this elaborate idea of what should have and would have happened. But I want to hear somebody else's thoughts. Okay. So you haven't read A Feast for Crows yet? Feast for Crows got really different. There's the one quest that Crespo talked about. Oh, stop the presses. Oh, Dance with Dragons is the last one. Feast for Crows and then Dance with Dragons. Oh yeah, you read about that? Yes. I read the same thing. Because of the script of Deadpool 3, Kevin had to have a conversation describing what pegging was. The Disney executives. And the internet roared with laughter.
What can I do for you? Of course. Wouldn't be alive to hold them if it weren't for you.
Yeah, it's about as excellent as it gets right there. Alright. I am going to head back to the lower city central wall and kick it in for a long rest. I don't think... I wonder if Reynolds was there for that meeting. You gotta wonder. Does anybody need to talk? Hey, what about this dub waiter? Where the fuck is it? Could you imagine the conversation between Kevin and Ryan Reynolds? Like, can't you just tell them no? You're the executive. You're the Marvel man. You're the one that has to tell them. But Ryan, no. You're the man. You gotta go in the boardroom and tell them.
A new name for a changed man.
The four pillars
As
finally
Ryan
rise
Reynolds
within
and
me.
Hugh Jackman
Courage, insight, strategy,
giggle
justice.
like school children.
I'm not to abide them, but to become them. But enough reflection for today. I'm of a mind to celebrate. A hearty meal would do the trick. A few hunks of fresh venison, a round of brown ale. What do you say?
Sounds heavenly.
Wonderful. You hunt the deer, I'll scrounge up the ale. Prepare your belly for a roast a la blade. Let's hope Gale doesn't take offense if I assume cooking duties just the once.
I feel you. I think I finished it again about 6 months ago. Yeah. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're done. Like we're literally done. Alright. The next stream is going to be Orin. Followed immediately by a long rest and directly to the final encounters. We're down to the last two. Bittersweet, but looking forward to it. Go get some sleep, everybody. I'm going to do my best to, but no guarantees. Ted Lasso will probably be a thing. But, alright, have a wonderful night, and I will see y'all on Sunday, noon Central. All right, have a good night.